Hello friends, welcome to Affairs Cloud. We learn to lead. My name is Vikas. So friends, in today's video we'll be discussing some of the most important current affairs of the topic defense of April month. The video will be very important, so do watch the video till the end. Hit the like button, share the link of this video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe. So friends, we'll start with our video, but before that we have something important to tell you about. We have an app by the name Carriers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded the app, you will open the app and you will see this type of screen. In this, you can go and log in with your Google account, that is your Gmail ID. Then once you have logged in, then you will be moved to this page where you can see a window. If you click on the current affairs section here, then you will be moved to this page. Now this is where magic happens. This is the course where there are two courses provided by us. First, you should know it is of 1 year and 2 years. So choose your course accordingly. What we are providing and what is the reason behind that you should purchase course of current affairs from us, and what are the important details about it. First thing, you should know that we provide you current affairs in both English and Hindi. Okay. Also, we provide you here current affairs daily. PDFs are provided daily. The important factor here to remember is we are providing PDF to you daily. Okay, that contains question answers of the daily current affairs. They are explained in a much easy way where you can grasp the knowledge and do your revision. Okay, apart from app, we provide you with question answers. Then on every day we provide you 20 question answers quiz, daily 20 questions quiz. So imagine how much it will benefit you in your preparation. Then we provide you same thing for weekly. In weekly we take a quiz of 50 questions. Then question answers of week, we provide you a book, PDF is provided you weekly of the compiled questions of the whole week. Similarly for monthly also, ebook is given, your quizzes are taken, question answers PDF. Then apart from it, we also help you to prepare for banking papers. All the banking exams you can go refer to our videos and our courses here. You can see here that we provide you banking and economic quiz of 157 questions. Okay, then topic wise PDFs are covered. As you can see, we are making videos on indexes and reports, important days, the books and authors, all the events that are taking place in individual months. So these PDFs are provided to you and they will help you a lot in your preparation for journal awareness, your journal studies, as well as for current affairs. Then you can see we also provide you current affairs for state-wise current affairs are provided to you. Apart from this, I have a gift for all of my friends here. If you use my code Vikas10, you will be getting a straight 10% discount on the purchase you make. So when you are about to check out and do the payment, just before the payment, you will be getting an option to use the promo code. There you can put the Vikas10, the code, and you will be getting an extra 10% discount on the total purchase you make there. So let's start with our video. So the first topic that we'll be discussing today is Vajra Prahar. It is a military exercise that is conducted between two nations, that is India and USA. Questions will be direct. Vajra Prahar is conducted between which two nations? It is conducted between India and USA. Then next question, it is Vajra Prahar 2021 was conducted in which country? It was conducted in India. And if the location is asked or the state name is asked from India, it is Himachal Pradesh. Alright, so Vajra Prahar is a military exercise that was conducted between India and USA in Himachal Pradesh. If we look at some of the data, this was the 11th edition of this India-US Special Force Exercise Vajra Prahar 2021 that was conducted at Special Force Training School at Baklo, Himachal Pradesh in March 2021. The main objective of this exercise is to enhance interoperability between the special forces of the two countries, that is to have a better relationship with each other and also to engage into various tactics that one country can provide to another country, or forces of one country can give the benefits or the training that they have or the skills that they have to other country. All right. Vajra Prahar is conducted alternatively between India and USA to share best practices and experience in areas like joint mission planning and operational tactics. The navies of India and United States conducted a 2-day long passage exercise by the name PASEX in Bay of Bengal. Do remember this also. All right. A 2-day long military exercise or navy exercise between India and USA is PASEX. Question will be, PASEX is conducted between India and United States first, and the second question be at what location it was, or which water body, in which water body it was conducted. It was conducted in Bay of Bengal. All right. Then next, importance of this bilateral defense exercises. Bilateral defense and bilateral military exercises and defense exchanges are a vital part of deepening bilateral defense cooperation between friendly countries. During these exercises, the participating armies jointly train, plan, execute a series of operations for neutralization of threat within a common aim of countering threat of international terrorism. All right, so this was your Vajra Prahar as well as your PASEX exercise. These two exercises are conducted between India and USA. Vajra Prahar was conducted in Himachal Pradesh, and if the country's name is asked, it was conducted in India. And if we talk about PASEX, it was conducted between India and USA in Bay of Bengal. Next, if we look at some of the recent related news, there is another exercise, Yudh Abhyas. All right, this is the 16th edition of the Yudh Abhyas. That is also a annual joint military exercise that took place between India and USA, where it was conducted in at Mahajana. I repeat, it was conducted at Mahajan Field Firing Range in where near India-Pakistan border. Location is Rajasthan. All right, so we have three military exercises now. One is your Yudh Abhyas, second is your PASEX, and your third military exercise is Vajra Prahar. All right, PASEX is your navy exercise between the navies. Vajra Prahar is between your militaries of USA and India. All right, and then it was Yudh Abhyas. It was conducted also between India and USA. Yudh Abhyas was in Rajasthan. Locations are also important, so do take a note of locations also. Now moving on to next. Mark this important and do take a note of this. Next we'll be discussing a 3-day long naval exercise in the Indian Ocean region. All right, I repeat, 3-day long naval exercise, and the location is Indian Ocean. The participating countries are India and other Quad nations join France. All right, what are the 4 Quad nations? They are USA, Japan, Australia, and our India. All right, these 4 are a part of Quad nations. So India along with the 4 Quad nations join France where for a naval exercise in the Indian Ocean, and this was a 3-day long exercise, and it was a naval exercise. The name of the exercise is La Pérouse. All right, this is important. La Pérouse, it was conducted between the Quad nations along with France, and it was conducted in Indian Ocean. It was a 3-day long exercise, and it was a exercise between the navies of these Quad nations and France. Now if we look at the data, navies of India and 3 other Quad nations, that are India, Australia, USA and France along and Japan along with France, conducted this La Pérouse. All right, 3 Quad India navies and 3 Quad nations, that is your quadrilateral security dialogue countries, namely USA, Japan and Australia, participated in multilateral French maritime exercise La Pérouse. The exercise took place from April 5 to 7 in the Indian Ocean region and was led by French Navy. Who was leading this exercise? It was led by French Navy. It is the first time that Indian Navy assets are participating in the French defense exercises. That is the reason this becomes important. This is the first time Indian Navy is participating in French defense exercises. All right. Then the Indian Navy assets were participated in the exercise are INS Satpura, INS Kilton along with P-81 long range maritime patrol aircraft. This is from Indian Navy. The Indian Navy participated in drills at sea with ships and aircrafts of French Navy, Royal Australian Navy, Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force and United States Navy. Alright, these are the names of their navies. Then if we talk about the exercises, complex and advanced naval operations were conducted which included the surface warfare, weapon firing exercise, tactical maneuvers and seamanship evolutions. It also included cross-deck flying operations and anti-air warfare and air defense exercises. If we talk about the assets of other countries, French ship Tondre, an ambitious assault ship, and frigate Surkov participated in the exercise. From US, the US Navy represented the Somerset, an amphibious transport dock ship. From Australia, Her Majesty's Australian ship Anzac, a frigate and a tanker Sirius were deployed by RAN. Then from Japanese side, destroyer Akebono took part in this exercise. Alright. Then if we talk about La Pérouse, the first edition of La Pérouse joint exercise was initiated by France in the year 2019. The participants of the first edition exercise were Australia, Japan and USA. It has been named after the 18th century French naval explorer Jean-François de Galaup, Comte de La Pérouse. Alright, so just ignore this, and the another thing you should know are these the list of Indo-French exercises. These are Varuna, it is your naval exercise. This is between India and France. Alright, these exercises are between India and France. They are Varuna, it is a naval exercise. Desert Night and Garuda, it is your air exercise. Shakti is your army or your military exercise. Alright, so this is important. La Pérouse, so much information from this. Coming back, if we revise, India along with USA, Japan and Australia, these are your quad nations. Alright, these along with France, who was the conducting this exercise, La Pérouse. This is a 3-day long Navy exercise that was conducted in Indian Ocean. Alright, location can also be asked. Where was La Pérouse conducted? It was conducted in Indian Ocean, and it was the first time that Indian Navy took part in this French exercise. Next we'll be talking about Shantir Agrosena 2021. Indian Army delegation in Bangladesh for multinational military exercise Shantir Agrosena 2021. Alright, do remember this name, Shantir Agrosena. This was conducted between whom? It was conducted in Bangladesh, and this Shantir Agrosena, this means front runner of the peace. Alright, if we look at some of the data, the Indian Army participated in the multinational military exercise Shantir Agrosena 2021, that is front runner of peace, that was held at Bangabandhu Senaibas. It is in Bangladesh. Remember this, where the location can be asked. Where did Shantir Agrosena 2021 took place? It took place in Bangladesh. Alright, it is a UN mandated counter-terrorism exercise. The theme for this Shantir Agrosena was robust peacekeeping operations. The aim of this exercise was to strengthen the procedures and enhance interoperability among neighborhood countries. Other participants were Royal Bhutan Army, Sri Lankan Army and Bangladesh Army. The exercise was held to mark the birth centenary of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who is the father of nation of Bangladesh. Alright, question can be asked. This exercise, that is Shantir Agrosena, is what is the theme? It is robust peacekeeping operation. And why, or for to commemorate or to mark or to remember whom this particular exercise is conducted? It is to mark the birth centenary of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who is also known as the father of nation of Bangladesh. Military observers were USA, UK, Turkey, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Kuwait and Singapore. Then if we look at the highlights, the Indian Army contingent consisted of 30 personnel including officers, JCOs, they are junior commissioned officers and Jawans from Dogra regiment. Question this can also be asked, like from India, which regiment took part in this Shantir Agrosena? It was Dogra regiment. During the exercise, the armies of the participating nations shared their experience and enhanced their situational awareness through information platforms. Alright, then Indian Army Chief MM Narwane attended the closing ceremony of the multinational UN mandated counter-terrorism exercise. Another question can be framed, we have discussed this here, that this UN, what is the name of the UN mandated counter-terrorism exercise that was conducted in Bangladesh? It is Shantir Ogro Sena. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was the chief guest of the closing ceremony. Alright, so it is also important, do take a note of it. Moving on. Next, we'll be discussing the 8th edition of Indian and Kyrgyzstan Special Forces exercise by the name Khanjar that begins in Bishkek. Alright, I repeat, the name of the military exercise is Khanjar that was conducted between India and Kyrgyzstan, and it was the 8th edition of this exercise, and this took place in Bishkek. If we look at the data, the 8th edition of India-Kyrgyzstan Joint Special Force military exercise by the name Khanjar that was conducted or that was inaugurated on 16th of April 2021. This exercise is taking place as Special Force Brigade of National Guards of Kyrgyz Republic in Bishkek, capital of Kyrgyzstan. Direct, you need to remember Kyrgyzstan only, because the question will be direct. Where did Khanjar military exercise of 2021 did take place? It took place in Kyrgyzstan. Location is Kyrgyzstan, and moreover, if you want to remember Bishkek, it is the capital of Kyrgyzstan. The 2-week-long military exercise will focus on aspects like high altitude mountains and counter extremism. Khanjar exercise has been held annually between the two countries since 2011. It intends to boost the strategic partnership between India and Kyrgyz Republic. If we talk about India-Kyrgyzstan defense relationships, in 2015, India and Kyrgyzstan signed 4 agreements, including one agreement on boosting defense cooperation and holding annual joint military exercise. The bilateral military exercises are aimed at upholding values of peace, prosperity, and trust in Asia. Alright, so this was Khanjar. It was conducted between India and Kyrgyzstan in Bishkek, that is in Kyrgyzstan only. Next we'll be talking about DRDO conducts maiden trial. I repeat, DRDO conducts maiden trial of Python 5, that is your air-to-air missile. Alright, all this information here, it is important. That is Python. What is Python? It is air-to-air missile. Then you should know who conducted the maiden trials of Python. It was conducted by DRDO. If we look at the data, DRDO successfully conducted the maiden trial of 5th generation Python short-range air-to-air missile in Goa. Where did these trials took place by DRDO? It took place in Goa. The missile would add air-to-air combat capability to Indian indigenous LCA, that is your light combat aircraft Tejas. Python 5 missile is an infrared guided missile manufactured by Rafael Advanced Systems Israel and has a range of 20 kilometers. The test also validated the enhanced capability of Derby Beyond Visual Range Medium Range AAM missile, which has a range of 50 kilometers. Both missiles were fired from Tejas aircraft of the Aeronautical Development Agency. Then if we look at the key points, Python 5 is a second air-to-air missiles of Israel origin to be integrated on Tejas fighter. The first was being the Derby medium range air-to-air missile. Derby is a radar guided weapon and is manufactured by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems in Israel. Post successful trials, the live launch of Python 5 missiles on Banshee was carried out. Both missiles have achieved 100% hits on their targets. Prior to the trials, missiles carriage flight tests were conducted on Bengaluru to assess the integration of the missiles with the aircraft systems. Alright, so questions, they are: who conducted the maiden trials of Python 5? It is DRDO. Location is, at what location did DRDO conduct the maiden trials of Python 5? It was in Goa. And what is the Python? Python 5 is your air-to-air missile, and this will be added in Tejas. Aircraft name can also be asked, like in which aircraft this will be embedded. It will be embedded in your light combat aircraft, that is LCA Tejas. Moving on. Then two other important things are Indian Navy's INAS 310, that is celebrates Diamond Jubilee. This is your squadron INS 310, popularly known as Cobra, celebrated its Diamond Jubilee on March 2021. This is an air squadron that was commissioned in 1961 in France. It has been continuously serving Indian Navy from INS Hansa for the last 60 years. INS 310, equipped with surveillance and electronic warfare equipments, continuously monitors Indian coastline. INS 310 participated in the Operation Vijay 1961, Indo-Pakistani War 1965, Indo-Pakistani War of 1971, Operations Pavan 1987, Kargil War, and other operations. Alright, so recently, who celebrated the Diamond Jubilee? It was celebrated by Indian Navy's squadron, that is INAS 310. Moving on, next is Indian Army initiated wellness project in Ladakh. This is important. Fire and Fury Corps of the Indian Army initiated Ladakh Igniting Minds project, a center of excellence and wellness, and it was started in Ladakh. Alright, what is the name of the project? It is Ladakh Initiated Minds Project, a center of excellence and wellness in Ladakh, in association with the partner Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited and executing agency National Integrity and Educational Development Organization, a Kanpur-based NGO. The Fire and Fury Corps on the behalf of Indian Army signed some MOU with HPCL and this NGO. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price and that will help you to boost your preparations for upcoming government exams. You can use the code Vikas10 to get a straight 10% discount on any purchase you make. Alright, so that's all for the day. Take care.